Welcome to the best thing since the best thing since sliced bread, and welcome to PTV. I am your host with the most British, like a roast, the P to the Y to the R to the O. It's your boy Pyro, and I am joined today by my good friend Andrew Charleston. Say hello, Charleston.
Hello, Charleston.
Perfect. From the community to the couch.
Yep.
Pyromaniacs. Charleston's is in the house. It's Musical Monday because it's totally Monday.
Yep.
You know what that means.
Yep. Totally Monday.
Yeah.
It's time for Musical Mondays.
That is right. We are going to listen to some music. We're going to talk about life. And I'm going to shut the fuck up, listen to an album, and discuss it. Before we get into any of that, we have our weekly topics. And we have our one-hit wonder of the week. Let's kick things off musical. Let's get in the one-hit wonder of the week. Charleston, you helped pick this one.
Pick this one.
Tell the people what we're about to listen to.
We're about to listen to an iconic song by an iconic man named Chesney Hawkes.
He is the one and only.
He is the one and only.
This is I Am the One and Only.
Tell you.
By Chesney Hawkes. He'll tell you many, many times. Let's check out our one-hit wonder of the week. Count this in from 3, if you please.
3, 2, 1, go. Guitar solo time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. Oh no, not yet.
There it is.
Good solo.
Oh, the cheese is real.
Oh, so cheesy.
That is the one and only Chesney Hawkes with the one and only. That's our one-hit wonder of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. But that's our one-hit wonder been and gone. But what are we listening to this week? That is the question.
What are we listening to?
Well, Charleston, we are going to listen to 213's debut album, The Hard Way.
Okay. I've never heard of this band.
Well, you might have heard of them individually, but just not collectively, because individually, 213 is made up of Snoop Dogg,
Oh, nice.
Warren G,
Okay.
and the one and only late, great Nate
Oh
Dogg.
my god. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this.
all good ingredients on their own, but bring them together and it's something special. Here's 213. This album was released in August of 2004. I discovered it in 2005 when my roommate in London at uni at the time introduced me to this album, when we were just basically doing this. We were just chilling out, listening to music, sharing albums. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you got a lot of Nate Dogg, a lot of Snoop Dogg in your collection. Have you ever heard 213's album?" And my reaction was yours. Like, "What is 213?" And he said, "Listen to this," and it changed my life forever.
Nice.
So that's what we're gonna do. We got some West Coast hip hop, gangster rap with some smooth R&B vibes, and yeah, it was the only studio album from 213. They were one and done with this, so I don't need that anymore. I need this. I need our player. But before we get into the album, we have our weekly topics. So let us kick things off with musical memories. Charleston, what are some of your earliest memories of listening to music?
My earliest memories. Okay, so I mean, probably when I was really, really young, like I was 5, I distinctly remember karaokeing to Michael Jackson, like in my living room a lot. And that was like definitely some of my first musical memories, and like watching Moonwalker, Thriller, and the whole Bad album.
Oh, yes.
But and after that, it was like I remember getting like my first like CD, which was Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, and that was just like one of my favorite things. Just like the funkiness of it. It was just such a great album. Give It Away Now. It's like, you know, such a good tune.
Such a tune.
So many good tunes on that. But then probably earlier than that, obviously, yeah, I went straight to CDs. Like tapes was like the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Where, like,
cassette tapes and
passing tapes around and listening to new music, and that's where I got into Metallica. Definitely one of my favorite bands ever.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Green Day. I remember someone just gave me a tape when I was on some like school trip or something, and so I was like, listen to this band. And I was like, and just start getting into like skater music. And all of that type of stuff. Yeah,
that's really cool. Is there an early Metallica or Green Day song that kind of stands at the top of your memory?
Well, anything off Dookie, basically. It was definitely like Paranoid. What's it called? Off Dookie.
Basket Case.
Basket Case. That's the one.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just up?
Yeah, so that song definitely stand out for me. Metallica, it's like probably the Black Album was the first album that I listened to, so that was like, yeah, had loads of classic songs
like Enter the Sandman.
Enter Sandman, yeah, and Saboteur.
Oh, that's true.
And then I went back to the early Metallica and just started listening to all of their stuff. And actually, starting to learn it on guitar. That was like, that's also some of my early memories, just listening to like the Beatles and Bob Dylan, learning acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And then started teaching myself Metallica, basically, and just like got to cassette tapes and just went through it, and there's lots of tabs books and so playing and listening from very early age.
Awesome. From musical memories to musical moods. If you're having a bit of a shitty day, what would be a track that you put on to like lift your spirits and brighten your day up?
I mean, I'd probably try and find some ska music. I wouldn't go specific song, you know, just something upbeat, like just some sort of happy.
Yeah.
You know,
if you were to pull an example,
maybe Cap Down as a random example. Yeah, something like of civil disobedience. There's like some great songs. It's basically this sort of scary. It's got a saxophone, but it's also heavy. I like, because I love my rock music. Rock music is my thing, but I love that blending with other styles of music. And I remember hearing Cap Down, and it's like more of a heavy sort of ska punk sort of vibe to it. Nice. And
is there a track at the kind of the top end of that album, like the first one that comes to your mind?
There is, but I have no idea what it's called. It's such a long time ago. So I can hear it in my head, but like track titles, I'm really bad at track titles. So
we'll find
we might
something.
have to find it afterwards.
Send me a link. We'll find something and we'll put a clip of it up there somewhere.
Yeah, let's go! Alright, it does really go. Fire is low, music to go. Fire is strong, it's time to move your feet. To the rhythm and the sound with a countdown.
So at the other end of the spectrum, if you're having a rager of a day and you're all grrr, what's something you'd like vent out to?
I don't know. Say maybe vent out to. I don't know. I mean, it'd be a similar thing, or just want to sort of calm myself down. I'll probably listen to Tool.
Okay.
Tool are my favorite band ever, and they just put me in a really good mood, and they're heavy as well. So I think that would be my go-to, because they're always my go-to. They're literally like my favorite band. So.
Awesome. And so what would be like your top Tool track?
Okay. Probably Lateralus is one of my favorite tracks. Right in 2 is really, really good. 46 and 2. Stinkfist, that was like the first Tool song I had on a cassette tape back in the day as well.
I'll see if we can find a clip of Stinkfist.
Yeah.
And put it up there.
It's got, if it's from the video, there's lots of dusty people. Very cool. You see.
And what's something that would get you like hyped, get you pumped? Like if you had a workout playlist, you hit shuffle, what would kind of be the track that gets that energy up and pumping?
Maybe System of a Down, something like that. Like something kind of really heavy and fast, but like not, yeah. Maybe something off like their first album. Like, I really love their first album. Again, like Sugar is probably one of my favorite tracks off that. I actually remember the name. Oh my god.
Hey!
Yeah, so probably that one. Yeah, but just any System of a Down, I think.
On the pair all the time, you know. Some people call it in tea. Yeah, they call it in tea. I play Russian roulette every day, a man's sport with the bullet called live. Yeah, mama called live. You know that every time I try to go where I really wanna be, it's already where I am, 'cause I'm already there. Rock on mojo, mushroom, bang, bong, setting around all day. Ooh, you believe you, ooh, you believe.
we'll take that as an immediate win and move on swiftly from musical moods to gigs and concerts.
Okay.
So what's like a favorite memory of a gig or a concert you've been to in your lifetime?
Okay. Well, yeah, one of my first gigs, festival sort of thing I went to, sort of a festival experience, but it was just one day. It was called Big Day Out. It's in Milton Keynes. I went.
Yeah. Was that at the Bowl?
Yeah, the Milton Keynes Bowl.
Yeah.
And so I went there, and Metallica were headlining.
Oh,
and
awesome.
I obviously just got into the massive fan. There, I just got to go and just have this festival experience. And there was like loads of other good bands, like Marilyn Manson playing, and
Did you say it
Placebo.
was Big Day Out? Was
Big
that
Day
a
Out.
Radio 1 event?
I don't think so. But yeah, like seeing Metallica headline live, it's like pyrotechnics and everything. It was just, like, it was fantastic, and that was definitely one of my favorite. Another one though quickly is just where I went to go and see Skunk and Nancy.
Oh, okay.
And they had a band supporting them, which were only just released one little single. No one really knew who they were, and they were called Muse.
Nice.
And so I got to see Muse play with Skunk and Nancy, and like never heard of them.
Yeah.
They just say it's like they have one single out or something. And my God, obviously, it was Muse.
So Muse before Muse blew up.
Yeah, but they
Awesome.
were still just so good, and yeah, so I definitely remember that.
It's definitely good to have that experience of like an artist that you love before they kind of explode. Like for me, that was Eminem and discovering the Infinite album by accident in MVC. Moving on from gigs and concerts then to something we kind of touched on a bit with our one hit wonder of the week, guilty pleasure songs.
Yes, guilty pleasures. Obviously, there was Chess and Calls, but yeah, no, guilty pleasure actually. It's another one of my actual favorite bands, and it's Extreme.
Okay.
All right, and I love funky metal. I love Nuno Bettencourt's like my favorite guitarist ever. Like I love his solos, his style of playing, but they're a bit cheesy. But their very first album, Extreme, is the most cringiest like album you could listen to. It's just like it's got tracks called like Little Girls, Big Boys Don't Cry, Mama, I Don't Want to Go to School Today. Teacher's Pet. So yeah, they're all actually, I really like I like the songs, but the lyrics are just sort of aimed at like a really young American teeny angst sort of back in the day, back in the 80s, you know, late 80s. And it was just because when they wrote the album, they were just, you know, they were very young at the time as well. But it's just I can't recommend it to people because it's so
you know it's
cringy. But a lot of people actually would have heard one of the songs, which was on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where they have the mall scene, and you've got Beethoven, and you've got Genghis Khan smashing up the place. They play With Me off that album. It's it's like a slight weird edit of like the solos, but pretty much that's the song off Extreme.
Come on, mister.
It's very cheesy.
I will try and find that clip and shove it up there somewhere. Directions. It'll be in places.
But luckily, Extreme got much better after that. They released More Than Words, you know, and that's their big hit song. Nothing like their other stuff, really. They do some mellow songs, but they did Get the Funk Out. And again, I've just been following Nuno. I just fell in love with Nuno, basically. It's like his playing, his solos, and followed like all of his bands through his solo projects. Like he did Nuno Schizophrenic, it was a great like album he did on his own, just recorded it all by himself with the drums and the bass, and that's got some really good songs on. and then he did Mourning Widows,
Mhm.
and then Population One, Drama Gods, and then he went back to Extreme. They did like another album,
Yeah.
and so and he also toured with Beyonce. Not
Okay.
Beyonce, sorry, Rihanna. He toured with Rihanna.
Fair.
And basically, he like rocked up all of her songs live. He did like about
Interesting.
4 years of that or something.
That's really cool.
He made like Rockstar, actual proper rock songs, and he just like solos between the.
Awesome.
I told you, baby. I told you, baby. I told you, baby. I told you. Straight up in the cloud, I'm posted in the back. I'm feeling so good, I'm looking so bad. I'm rocking this skirt, I'm rocking this skirt. Got my middle finger up. I don't really give a fuck. I'm rocking these diamonds, I'm rocking this chain. Make sure you take a picture. I'm rocking my brain. To be what you wish, you gotta be what you are. All that ain't nothing that is I'm a rock star. Hey baby, I'm a rock star.
Sets. So
That's really cool.
it is.
I dig that. Our topic of the week, which is kind of a topic of the month, is the sounds of summer. So what would be kind of like on your summertime soundtrack?
My summertime soundtrack,
Yeah.
which I don't have, but I will try and think summertime songs. I'd probably go something chilled, like some reggae, like some Bob Marley.
Oh, totally.
I reckon
Absolutely.
that's like, yeah,
That screams
Like
summer.
yeah, very summer, very mellow, just like.
Is there one that kind of jumps out of like this kind of epitomizes summer to me? I could chill in the sun to this track right
I mean,
now.
just like, yeah, don't worry, be happy. Or was that Three Little Birds? Was it? And,
Yeah.
This is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you."
yeah, definitely.
Excellent.
Like that.
I don't think I could ask for a better answer than that. So I'm going to quit whilst I'm ahead, and I think it's about time we listen to some music.
Oh, yes.
Are you ready to listen to some music?
I am ready to listen to some music.
Excellente. Well, the first track on 213's The Hard Way album is simply known as the intro. That's quite popular in hip-hop
Yep.
albums.
I've
It's a
heard this
minute
song
and 50
before.
seconds long. You heard about 2 seconds of it earlier whilst we were testing
Yeah,
the sound.
I mean, I've heard intro. Yeah. Many
But
many
which-
different versions of it.
But which different version will we get today? Let's find out.
213.
Count us in for the first time from 3
Okay.
when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hello?
Hi.
You doing? What up, guys? Alright. What's happening, guys? I'm chillin'. Hey, I'm up in this motherfucker eating some Roscoe. This shit good in the motherfucker. Nigga, that steak was up that I bought that I got the other day. That shit wasn't no joke either. Yeah, that shit gangster, cuz. Hey, call that nigga Nate Dogg, cuz. Hold on, hear this. Hello? Yeah. What you doing, Nate Dogg? I'm getting ready to go to the studio, man. I didn't like what you just said. Go straighten this shit out. Well, fuck it, cuz. Let's meet up at the studio then, cuz. Let's get this shit cracking, my nigga. Let's bring the game back to the West. What's that? Alright, I'm gonna finish this motherfucking Roscoe's up and slap this bitch upside the head, and I'm on a minute. That's the road. Free, me too. Alright, cuz. I'll see y'all in a minute, cuz.
Okay.
So that's your first minute and a half of.
No idea what they were talking about, but
Well,
I really like that bass line. I really love that the sound of that sort of. That's the sound of the summer.
That's
Like,
cheap. That's some summer sounds.
Yeah.
So let me to illuminate. So this album was being put together like 2000 and 2001 through to 2002, 2003.
Mhm.
And at that time, there was a bit of a gap in West Coast rap because we had this big build through like the late 80s and the 90s with like West Coast, with Snoop, with Dre, with Pac. And then everyone kind of started collaborating, and like rap was, rather than West Coast, East Coast, it was just everywhere. And there was this gap in like the old school G-Funk West Coast sound. Like Snoop was still doing singles and albums here and there. And same with Nate, same with Warren G. And they were like, yeah, let's go back to that West Coast G-Funk Dog Pound sound. Let's come together and do 2 on 3. So that's precisely what they did. They got in the album, they in the studio, they put out this album. I wish it had a follow-up, but
Yeah,
I guess in its way, this is a one-hit wonder album.
One-hit wonder album. My God. Cool.
But it will take us on a good journey this afternoon, this evening, tonight, whatever. It's Monday night. I know what's happening. It'll make you feel funky. It'll definitely like have those summer feels. Might make you want to dance and twist your body. That was a good segue.
Okay.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you felt that stuttering segue was up to par. Up that thumb, smash that bell. Together we'll defeat the YouTube algorithm. Share the video, all the good stuff. Should we get into twist your body and move on swiftly?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, I'll count us in. So this is track 2. It's Twist Your Body in 3, and 2, and 1. Press play.
Yeah, it's the motherfucking 213. Blasting off on your ass. Something funky, fantabulous. Can you dig my bubbles? Check this out one time. Woo!
Since we're talking about it, baby, let me twist your body like you're supposed to.
Twist something, twist something, twist something.
Stretch it out and lay sideways for your hair and twist your body like I'm supposed to.
Twist something, twist something. Whatever. We hit the club like whatever's clever. Snoop Dogg without a dime piece, never ever. Gators for the haters, step to the endeavor. Real big like the VIP section shut down. Twist something, twist something. Whatever. Twist your body, baby. Kiss me by the way you drive me crazy. Ain't nothing else that I can say. Drunk as fuck, smoking a blunt, trying to focus on what you working with in the front. Certain to set it off, she twerking it for the ball. So positive I can hit it, my niggas is in the house. Can't stop till I'm paid, bitch, I just can't quit. But look at this, I'm on the same shit, ain't it, bitch? Whatever.
Say hey, little lady, come right way. No bullshit, there's a party today. We came, this motherfucking 213. The lights might come on, oh, we don't leave. Say hey, little lady, why you doing your thing? Slide over here, let me shoot you some game. Go insane, you hear some rhythm music that bang. We'll get the party started while you're shaking that thing. Nobody. 213. Since we're talking about it, baby, let me twist your body like you're supposed to.
Put it in the air, yeah.
Stretch it out and lay it sideways for your hair and twist your body like I'm supposed to.
Put it in the air, yeah. Put it in the air. 213. Another classic hit. Yeah. Woo. High tech. Did that. The natty. Get at it. Peace.
Nice.
So that was Twist Your Body.
That was very good.
First bit of actual music.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Thoughts?
Yes. Well, I know I'm going to like this album, so especially if they split it up like that, they'll get a nice verse themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the beats and the music. So
You get a little flavor of each person. Like you get Snoop's first, and you get Warren's, and you get Nate.
I think obviously I love Snoop, but Nate Dogg's just got such a interesting tone. Like, it's very smooth.
I love Nate Dogg's sound.
Yeah.
And I was so gutted when he passed away. Like when Nate Dogg died, I literally went back and listened to every Nate Dogg track I had. Like, I'm never gonna hear this sound new again. But he was auto-tuned before there was auto-tune. Like he found a way to harmonize with himself in his hypes to create that sound, and it's so unique, and it's It's never been replicated or duplicated. It is absolutely chef's kiss.
It is great.
Speaking of absolutely,
Oh yes.
that is our third track. Count us in when you're
Okay.
ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Some dirty bass.
Yeah.
Me and Nate Dogg was so funky fresh, we fell off into a club to try to pop it the best. A little more wet to go with the way I'm dressed. A 7-piece outfit with the mink vest. Percolating, skating, waiting on some info. Them white boys in the back got the endo. The hookup, $100 for a half ounce. I got to hit it, get it, and bounce. Right back to the place I started from. Get back, hell yeah, and I'm hardly done like that. On your motherfucking his ass. So hold up your glass and let's make a little tizzos. We brag and boast, zigzag the smoke and keep a big bag of dope. We hold down the VIP wherever we see. Nigga, don't get mad if you hold with me.
I'm not absolutely positive, but absolutely sure. I'm not out to talk bad about a victim, just trying to be completely sure. You wanna hang with this, gotta hang with this, take your ass to the floor. You trying to claim a bit, sound ridiculous, hope the hole is not yours.
We the ones back in the cut, smoking. Cognac in the cup, we be stroking. After the club, same routine, room 213. Since her from Queen, yeah, I mean, tight jeans, ice bling, no ring, no thing. Show off, show her they can sing. Show her how my team do our thing, and how we keep the trail spree well spinning. I'm all hood, so the chucks stay on. It's all good, we could do it till the break of dawn.
Right back, baby girl, I know you like that. You try to hide, but you can't fight that. Come on over, overnight that. That's really warmer with the right trap. Tell your man that you'll be right back. Even though we only just met, make sure you don't forget the gym hat. I'm not absolutely positive, but absolutely sure. I'm not out to talk bad about a victim, just trying to be completely sure. You wanna hang with this, gotta hang with this, take your ass to the floor. You trying to claim a bit, sound ridiculous, hope the whole is not yours.
So that was absolutely.
That was really good. Yeah, dirty bass at the beginning and throughout, and yeah, like the chorus as well. Like got a nice flow to it. It's all catchy melody, like, but there's a lot of words, so still, but it's like if you follow it, you know, it's,
Totally, and yeah,
I enjoy those types of choruses.
that fat synth bass that runs throughout is just
Yeah,
dirty. It's so synonymous with West Coast, and you know they can have some kind of G-funk elements to it, and they can take it to a more hip hop way, or they can keep it gangster.
keep it gangster.
Oh, keeping it gangster. I'm good at this. Little segue game. It's almost like I do this for a thing. I don't want to say living. This isn't work. Work a day in a life if you do what you love. All right. I don't know whose turn it is to count.
I think it's mine.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Count us into
3,
Keep It Gangster.
2, 1. Keep it gangster.
Yay! Keeping it gangster. They said the title right away.
I was raised in the church, but spent more days raised in the turf. And crime pays, so I spent my days on the search. Parade with a smirk, fresh fade with a church. Next tail wave alert, renegades about the dirt. Hurt the fresh white t-shirt, that's when we skirt. These jerks ain't trying to flirt with the fellas. Besides, these rappers ain't doing no telling. Bailing with an attitude, and ain't no telling if dude gon' blast you. But got it confused, I break rules, take nothing from fools. I make it something, then something gon' move. I move slow, Bogard the do low. Hit the syllabard in a blue 64. Sitting kinda low, and everywhere we go, we keeping it gangsta, and that's for sure.
It's that gangsta music they adore. All the gangsters take the floor when we step on stage. All the ladies scream for more. It's that gangsta music they adore. All the gangsters take the floor when we step on stage. All the ladies scream for more. My sister's cousin told me her sister heard some stories. We were so gangsta growing up. We got the girls excited. Sluts offer to give their bodies. Take them straight to the after party. Two homeboys in the closet hiding. Ain't no fun if they can't ride it. I can't be faded. I'm a nigga from the motherfucking street. So tight and you can't deny it. Fucked up everyone who's tried it. I remember when it started. Seems like yesterday morning. Blame it on us, yeah we did it. Took hip hop and got gangsta with it. It's that gangsta music they adore. All the gangsters take the floor when we step on stage.
Skibbly, we bop, we rock, Scooby-Doo. What would life be, nigga, without Big Snoop? Don't trip, cause I'ma always G for y'all. He on the log and LBC on your dog.
It's that gangsta music they adore. All the gangsters take the floor when we step on stage. All the ladies scream for more. It's that gangsta music they adore. All the gangsters take the floor when we step on stage. All the ladies scream for more.
Yeah, it's 213. It's 213. Yeah, it's 213. Yeah, we also G. For real. This 213. East side of the LBC. Yeah, this 213. And you know, we also G.
It's that gangsta music they adore. All the gangsters take the floor when we step on stage.
You know what I'm saying?
All the ladies scream for more.
I told the motherfuckers not even to go down that way, not down that street. You know what I'm saying?
You know, because most people don't give a fuck. Young niggas gangbangers. Same fucking thing with the police.
So that was keeping it gangster.
Oh yeah, bit slower,
Mm-hmm.
a bit more chilled out. Again, love the funky bass. But yeah, keeping it gangster. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the mark of a good album is it will dip and rise nicely. So it'll pick you up and then it'll let you breathe and it'll kind of go on a little journey. And there are so many songs called "Keeping It Gangster."
Yeah,
this is definitely a good one. Like the Snoop's a lot smoother on this track, and and what I love about this album is how you can take the three artists and each of their styles and mash up the styles that they perfected and the order you hear them in, and each track's different. And it's awesome.
Yeah, and so what's true. It's a shame that this is the only album they did. So they are trying to do the make the 2-1-3 a thing. You know, like obviously instead of just rapping about themselves, they're trying to make it like a band thing, make the 2-1-3.
Yeah.
But it didn't go anywhere afterwards.
No, it's just I don't know why it didn't go anywhere afterwards. It's a mystery to me because it's such a good sound. It's such a good mix, but. I mean, maybe it was a case of they felt they did what they needed to do with this album and they didn't want to ruin something special by overdoing it.
Yeah.
Because, they still worked together in different combinations after this, just there was no follow-up 2-1-3 album. And this one did kind of come out of nowhere. It kind of just run up on you. Yeah, segways for days. So let's get into our next track. Run on up. In 3, in 2, in 1. Push play.
Half of y'all doing nothing but bluffing. You got beef and gone and run on up. We ain't worried about nothing. Half of y'all doing nothing but talking.
I'm strictly street with it. Listen to me. They speak it, but we did it. They hate it on my ghetto village. But if Stevie can see it, it must mean that I'm real with it. Corporate America gotta deal with it.
Too much talking shit. Let's get down to business. If you got beef, go and run. I'm gonna bust him in his lip. I'm gonna shoot, do that, do this. Shut the fuck up and run, run up. You got beef and don't run on up. We ain't worried about nothing. Half of y'all doing nothing but bluffing. You got beef and don't run on up. We ain't worried about nothing. Half of y'all doing nothing but talking. Ain't it, man?
That was Run On Up.
Another solid track.
Another solid track. Different structure though with this one, right? You got like a chorus sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, they open with it, then you get your 3
little
verses in the middle, and then they close with it. So again, it's just like we've taken a lot of the same ingredients, but it's like making a burger, right? Like, depending on what order you put the beef, the cheese, the lettuce, the onions, you get a different burger each time. And yeah, that's kind of what this album is.
Okay, that's a rap burger.
It's a rap burger.
Yes.
And I feel like this definitely kind of feels like the kind of cruising at sunset kind of theme. Like you can like just picture this like in a lowrider cruising down the strip on it. Like it's got that kind of vibe to it. Bouncing in a low,
bouncing away,
trying to find some honeys and get that groupie love.
Here we go.
Oh, segways for days. That's what we do. So let's move into groupie love on your count, Trust.
Okay, that's 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Told you she's
Jesus.
a
Oh,
groupie love. Yeah. Laying it down in your town, and I'm looking for some groupie love. Can you help me out? Hey, Warren G, what's up? I need a ride or die groupie that could get dirty and Gucci on the floor. The hoopty while she loving me up. I'm usually the instigator, but ain't nothing greater than an X-rater with a nickname like Vibrator. I need to do the remix to area codes. In plenty more. The way it kicks sometimes is out of control. So when my nigga Snoop Dogg comes and kicks the door, when I walk up in the door, you best to know it's pimpin' on the hoe. 213 is the crew for show, and they know about us everywhere we go. Hey, what the groupies at?
I was just about to call till Snoop Dogg told me that he phoned you. Warren G told me he rolled you.
I told you she's a whore. Yeah, Nate Dogg in the house tonight.
For some groupie love.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg in the house tonight. Looking for some groupie love. Yeah, Warren G in the house tonight. Looking for some groupie love. Yeah, 213, all in your face.
To end the show, but there's a lot of groupies at the door. Enough for everyone to take a seat. All aboard Airlines 213.
Hey, where the groupies at?
I was just about to call till Snoop Dogg told me that he phoned you. Warren G told me he rolled you.
I told you she's a yeah, Nate Dogg in the house tonight. Looking for some groupie love. Yeah, Snoop Dogg in the house tonight. Looking for some groupie love. Yeah, Warren G in the house tonight. Looking for some groupie love. Yeah, 213, all in your face, and we trying to find you.
Sex me, you can lay me. Best bet that you can't play me. Some bad niggas they still amaze me. They on stage trying to find a playmate. Sex me, you can lay me. Best bet that you can't play me. Some bad niggas they still amaze me. They on stage trying to find a playmate. Oh.
Laying it down, putting it down, and I'm looking for some groupie love. In your town, look what I found. Right out. Yeah, in your town, look what I found. Yeah, I'm looking for some groupie love. I told you she's a
He did tell you she's a hoe many, many times. That was groupie love.
Oh yeah, it was alright. It was yeah. I think the whole music just sort of got a bit too repetitive for me by the time I got to the end of the song. But yeah, there was definitely some nice little flourishes from Snoop in there.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
And again, like the bit for me is that it's just that bouncy Nate Dogg chorus. It's just like when the vibe switch up, oh, she's a oh, and then you got like that weird like bassy voice. Like, sometimes groupies are just a lonely girl.
Sometimes yeah.
They are. So let us investigate Lonely Girl on my count in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
Wait a minute, lonely girl. They tried to warn me. They say you horny, eager to give it up, give it up, give it up. Tag the minute, lonely girl. I'll be your daddy. Be what you wanna be. Be sure and give the cheddar to me. Give me, give me, give me.
She so sweet, sweet, so young, but she so sprung on the fast life. Wildin' out in public, subject of a mother's past life. Maybe that's why she don't act right. So quick, so fast to fight over dick that her mother probably did last night. Despite the deadbeat daddy and daughter don't listen, get her ass beat badly. It's so sad when my sisters get turned out, and we get mad when they ass get burnt out. They ain't learned about her ass whooping down south that we used to get over grandmama's house. Open your mouth, get popped right in it, and this without a doubt it don't stop, she ain't finished. You know the business, switches don't raise too many fast bitches. Now I'm all up in that ass, bitches.
They say you horny, eager to give it up. Be sure and give the cheddar to me, to me, to me, to me. I thought that I was through with you. Thought that you'd be long gone. I should've known that you wouldn't be lonely long. From day one, my paper grew with you. How can I get it through to you? I'm a hustler and I want it all. I thought that I was through with you. Thought that you'd be long gone. I should've known that you wouldn't be lonely long. From day one, my paper grew with you. How can I get it through to you? I'm a hustler and I want it all. Wait a minute, lonely girl. They tried to warn me. They say you horny, eager to give it up, give it up, give it up. Tag the minute, lonely girl. I'll be your daddy. Be what you wanna be. Be sure and give the cheddar to me, to me, to me, to me, to me.
Nice.
So that was The Lonely Girl.
That was good. Yeah, I really like to sort of more chilled out. I love the whole backing music for that.
Yes.
Again, it's very brings back that era, that sort of like the little picky guitar and
Yes.
yeah, just the whole the bass. And again, love the bass in these albums.
I like with this how it kind of pairs with Groupie Love, and it's like the juxtaposition. Because Groupie Love, it's all kind of jokes and fun and games, like oh, we're gonna go out and get some hoes, and oh, she's a hoe. But in this, it like if you listen to the lyrics, it actually like shows somewhere it's like like girls in like these lifestyles that end up like on the streets and like whatever, like there's circumstances and there's a story behind it, and like there's a person there. And I feel that it's like taking the flip side of the coin for the track before and kind of like, yeah, we can have fun, but we are aware that there are issues and there's shit going on in the world, and like it's not all just dumb fun and games. I dig it. And when this album came out, 2004, like it was weird kind of time and place, because like 2004, like it was still very like push the envelope period. It was before like the PG woke period began, so people were just trying to like push that envelope as far and as hard as they could. So to have that awareness at like this kind of stage was kind of refreshing.
Yeah,
and they got a great sound on this album. And this was definitely like the soundtrack to my summer for like a good couple of years. So it wasn't just another summer.
There we go. There it is. How you're gonna get there?
That's how I got there. So if you are ready, let's count in
3, 2, 1. I can't count.
Fingers go.
Pool party at the church. G-Dub is barbecuing. Ain't no telling what your daddy and your mama doing. Chewing on these baby backs, popping bottles with these Macs. Everybody swimming, backyard full of women. I'm entertaining folks. Gave a little homie $20 just to shine my honey spokes. Cope with the Hennessy tends to be the remedy. Family and friends to me. Everyone pretends to be kin to me. I can't wait until the 4th of July to pop some fireworks with my kids and fly some kites high in the sky. See, it's the family reunion, and down at the church house, they giving up the annual communion. It seems we made it to another summer. Yeah, we came up, come up. 2 1 3 is more than friend. Yeah, we like blood, bro. Riding this till the wheels fall off. Can you dig that? We got this summertime anthem for y'all. We did that.
We made it through this. We made it through the fall. We made it through the springtime. But it's good to see the summer. I'm riding with the top down, the wind blowing, chilling with my loved ones. It feels good to see the summer. Everybody, if you're with me, say yeah.
Got the game online, on a paper chase, can't stop, on a roll, still high, gotta be top notch. I like the girls, cause they hot, plus I know what they want the game that we got. Hold up, baby girl, I think not. I like them nasty girls from around the way, hopping in my gray drop top Mercedes. Shots go out to the sexy ladies, just in case your man is hating. Tell your boy better chill. Summertime. Tell your boy better chill. Summertime.
We made it through this. We made it through all. We made it through the springtime. But it's good to see the summer.
Can you dig that? We got this summertime anthem for y'all. We did that.
We made it through this. We made it through fall. We made it through the springtime. But it's good to see the summer. I'm riding with the top down, the wind blowing, chilling with my love. Party for sure. It feels good to see the summer. Everybody, if you're with me, say
Yeah, another summer. Kanye West, good looking on the beat, nephew. 213. Reminding y'all, put your guns down. Real spit, summertime, let's enjoy ourselves. We just want to celebrate. You know what I'm talking about? It's too hot for all that. Yeah, 213. Moving mountains, y'all.
solid Kanye West production on this
All the
track
time.
before Kanye went absolutely mental.
Yeah, that's it. I was like, it's a bit early for Kanye West to be mentioned. So.
Nah, man. Like, if you look at his first 3 albums, like College Dropout came out in 2003.
Really?
So like 2003 to like 2008 was like peak Kanye, and then
I never got into him. I've been really listened to him.
like those first 3 albums are worth going back to,
Yeah.
but anything after that's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just a weird character for me.
He is a very weird dude. But this was before he started dating Kardashians and got accused of being a gay fish.
Yeah, and claimed he was the greatest rock star in the world.
Yeah, bless him.
Uh,
But like, you know that you're doing something right when only 2 years later Alicia Keys sampled this track for her next album.
okay.
And she took
The
that
one we
beat.
just listened
Yeah. Another summer, she sampled that track, and
to. Okay.
she did a track Unbreakable over it.
Yeah, I mean that was my least favorite track off so far.
Mhm.
I just didn't like the chord sequence behind it. It felt a bit messy. I
Mhm.
felt the structure was a bit. I don't know. I like the female vocals coming in.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they just didn't feel in place for me. Yeah. But I still enjoyed it. It's just probably my least favorite so far. It's just a bit,
That's fair.
mainly just the chord structure, sort of like I'm a bit.
It is a bit clunky. And like, I remember
I think
when
maybe if I listen to it more, it might grow on me. It's one of those songs.
it is a grower. And I remember like when Alicia Keys' album came out a couple of years later, and her version Unbreakable was on it, and having an argument with my ex-girlfriend at the time about which came first, and then going on the internet, it's like 213 did it first. It came out in 2004. This album came out like 3 months ago. But yeah, Unbreakable was a good track as well.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of love for Alicia Keys.
I do like Alicia Keys as well.
But we're about to hit the halfway point on the album. So track 10 is simply the Gangster Click.
Okay, more gangster.
More gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, 0.
I know what's good. 1, 3.
Yeah, this that shit right here. This that shit that make a nigga just. It remind me of. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all. I wasn't gonna share this, but I'm gonna share it with y'all. Check this out. I slid up in the party where some suckers was at. Out of bounds, slipping, fucking with this hood rat. My homeboy told me that the bitch was the shit, but I didn't give a fuck cause this 20 crap. The first young nigga with the baseball cap tried to hit a nigga up until he seen I was strapped. I'm like, nigga, take 2 steps back. Now lower your voice before you get pimp slapped. I know you see me on your MTV raps. Way back in the days when I was with Fab Five Freddy. I told you then, I told you now, boy, I stay ready. Don't sweat it, we'll get him and then let him talk shit for a minute, then deal with him. Hail Mary, call Machiavelli to come and save your ass. Cause I'ma put my chucks up in it. So quick and so fast. Give you some act right like Lavetti and let you know I'm the king of this motherfucking city. Like Frank White, Nino Brown, John Gotti, Tony Soprano, Joey Banana, and the great Tony Montana. All of them mixed in one, fixed it done. I like playing 6 to 1. This is fun, shooting my guns, counting my funds, and walking on you bitch niggas that run. I'm from 213, the gangster clan. 2-1 motherfucking 3, nigga. All we do is say gangster shit. Gangster shit. Biatch. 213, the gangster clan. And you know it, nigga. Straight up. All we do is say gangster shit. Y'all know what's happening. Y'all know what's happening.
You can call me Lil Nino. Crazy motherfucker plus some chasing C-notes. His finger on the trigger, but it way too slow. He didn't see me coming, so we missing his dome. 213 and we go. You can call me Nate King Cole. Smooth motherfucker when it come to these hoes. All damn dimes, different area codes. Gangsta shit, yep, and all the hoes know where they gon' rollin' in the stretch navigator. When I'm gon' get it, baby girl, now or later. She said she wanna play, so I played her. Made her promise to pay, but never paid her. It ain't that I hate her, it's just that she's a goddamn hoe. And all of my niggas know, been knowing since 94. Wherever we go, she gon' go.
213, the gangster clan. 2-1 motherfucking 3, nigga. All we do is say gangster shit. Gangster shit. Biatch. 213, the gangster clan. And you know it, nigga. Straight up. All we do is say gangster shit. Y'all know what's happening.
that was a very good track.
Yeah,
that was fun.
It's like this is an album of kind of two halves because it's like presentation again. Like the presentation was the topic of last week, but like they know how to let it rise. Like they brought you down a bit with another summer, and then they bring you back up with the Gangster Click, and then it's just like have an interlude, have a break, have a spliff, have a Kit Kat. Speaking of which, I think we should take a break. We'll be back after these messages. If we're not back in 30 seconds, just wait longer.
Snickers, get them nuts!
And we're back! That was our not sponsor, Snickers, because you're not you and you're hungry. Get some nuts. Snickers, not a sponsor. Unless you want to be a sponsor. I'll accept all the free Snickers bars in the world. Like, comment, and subscribe if you think Snickers should be a sponsor. Up that thumb, smash that bell, share the whatever. How are you feeling halfway through the album?
Yeah, it's good. So it's sort of up and down, like say with the tone of some of the songs. There's a couple which didn't quite work for me, but most of the album I've just really enjoyed. Loving the music behind it, and the little rap flourishes they do, and sort of like the funness behind it as well.
Oh yeah, man!
Especially that last track.
It's not a slog to get through the album. I wouldn't say we've got to find a way to get through the second half. Oh, look, got to find a way. That's the first track. Welcome back. I'll count us in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Stars. I got a lick, but I ain't got a car. Nigga slipping, left his sack by the bar. And I seen where he slid it, thought he had hit it. Nope, and now I'm about to go get it. Come up, I gotta stay one up. Left eye open while I'm asleep with the gun up. Please don't run up. About that money, I'm funny, my nigga, you'll get done up.
Nigga gotta find a way. Find a way to make some money. Nigga gotta find a way. Find a way to make some cash. Got to find a way. Nigga gotta find a way. Find a way to make some money. Nigga gotta find a way. Find a way to make some cash. Got to find a way.
So that was Gotta Find a Way.
Nice, yes. I love that song. That was great. Funky bass line. Really love that funky bass line.
Yeah.
Love the chorus. Yeah, very chilled chorus. I thought that was great.
I saw you got some grade A stank face when that bass kicked in at the beginning. That's like the ultimate compliment from a musician is grade A stank face. Like, oh, what is that? That is so good. Man, this album, it's got some good stuff on it. You might not like every track. It might have its ups and downs, but we'll carry on our journey with, oh, look, ups and downs. Count us in when you're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
cause I rap that I'm like these other dudes. I doubt that VIP don't get to me, I'm where the crowd at. Still the same, hate the fame, loud and all that. Wildin' ain't a thing, we could brawl in the back. Hit hard, sock jaw, fall on your back. No bodyguards, imagine all that. Him from the streets like where my dog's at. Keep 'em with heat in case they involve gas. 911 is for certain, hurry call back. Don't pay to get dirt done, now what you call that? So much love on the streets, I could take a fall back. My credentials is based on all facts, some things you can't hate on. We all max, so if your bra get take on, it's like that, overwhelmed by conversation. She'll be right back.
Up and down all my life, I'm just trying to stay rich all the time.
Life's so motherfucking hard on a nigga.
Life's so hard for a young ass nigga trying to get his money in the rap game, homie. We all in, it's all in, so fall in. We went from nothing to now we straight
No
ballin'.
matter how cold it gets, I'm on the road to get rich. Trust no hoe, trust no bitch. Yeah.
Up and down all my life, I'm just trying to stay rich all the time.
Life's so motherfucking hard on a nigga.
Up and down all my life, I'm just trying to stay rich all the time.
So that's ups and downs.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like that chorus melody. Ups and breakdown. It's like it's cool. Works really well.
It's,
More of the mellow ones again, but yeah.
safe to say it's ticking your boxes.
Yeah,
pressing your buttons.
It is.
Does it jiggle your joystick?
Oh, I see what you did there. It did.
Hey.
Here we go.
Let's go.
3,
2,
2,
1, go.
Yeah.
Or lounge piano.
Yeah.
She said she wants to ride my joystick. She act like she wanna ride my joystick.
I got it locked when it comes to females. Y'all niggas still buying cock at retail. It's a gift that keeps giving to all hoes. Like that little country hoe I fucked a day ago. We was in Spokane, but made it to Dago. Dropping shit purposely, letting her thong show. She ain't even knowing about a nigga Mandingo. When she saw the joystick, she wouldn't let go. She ain't playing games, she want it right now. From the living room floor to the outside patio. Bent over gently, I was proud to embrace it. Firmly, grab it, rapidly get it cracking. Most women I know love the joystick and love playing with it when it goes the extra inch. I'm a pro, anything goes at the spot. If you know about it, then be about it, cause if not,
She said she wants to ride my joystick. She wants to ride it. She wants to ride it. Act like she wanna ride my joystick. She wants to ride it. She wants to ride it. She wanted me every part, but all I really want is dinner. Her company, at least at first, but now I wanna go up in her. While I'm hitting corners in my Chevrolet, I ran into a honey from around the way. Big Nate dog, what can I say? She asked for my number and some Alizé. I got game, so I spit some game. She looking at me all in my face. She must recognize Mr. Gangster Nate. Baby wants to give it to me. She says she wants to ride my joystick. She wants to ride it.
Yeah, baby, you say you don't know nothing about video games, but you know a whole lot about joysticks, huh?
It's like Xbox or EA Sports. It's in the game, you dig? So you can shift it from first gear to third gear. Just make sure you grab a hold of those two things up under. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the bizzles, real talk. It's one of them joysticks you could just, you know, slip and slide to. Yeah, you can ride to this. Real talk. 213, coming at you once again for the 2000 plus 4. Yo, what up? This is Big Snoop Dogg. If this call is about bullshit, borrowing money from me, or any negativity, hang up right now and call 911, cause I can't do nothing for you, man. But if it's a real call and a real conversation you're looking for, leave your name, number at the busy, and I'll get back like that day.
Ow. So
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
Joystick.
Yeah, that's a funny song.
It's a funny song, and I like the ingredients, man. Like if you strip away the
I like
vocals,
the singing.
I love the singing,
Singing
but if you
works
strip
really
away the
well.
vocals and the
Yeah.
kind of 16-bit synth,
Yeah, like
Could-
chords. Like the,
it could work
yeah.
so well in like a Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like it's got that old school kind of 16-bit soundtrack
Yeah. It's,
feel.
yeah. It's a little bit. Yeah. I definitely hear that.
And, you know, you could, especially when they're talking at the end, you can hear their influences, like with the video game lifestyle that is EA is in the game. You know, musically, you've got like the G-Funk and the disco and the West Coast, and I'm sure that they were all in some way inspired by Rick James, bitch.
By who? Rick James.
Good old Rick James. So, I mean, we got a bit of a skit at the end of that track, but the only other main skit on the album is the Rick James interlude. It's only 36 seconds long, so let's see what it's about.
Okay.
3 and 2 and 1. First away.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg and all, what's up? What's up, bitch? It's Rick James. It's Rick James, bitch. How the fuck you gonna do Mary Jane without me? One of the best singing, one of the best looking motherfuckers, one of the best, most talented motherfuckers ever in music. It's fucked up, Snoop. Shit. Fuck weed. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, nigga. How about that? And that's real. I was in love with Mary Jane first, motherfucker. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm breaking your house and grind my feet on your couch, bitch. That's how I'm living. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh, so that's your Rick James interlude. Thoughts, comments, ideas?
Yes. He sounds like an interesting character. Yes.
Rick James, bitch.
He likes to tell people who he is.
He does. And he claims that he was in love with Mary Jane first, but I'd argue that was probably Spider-Man. But
oh yeah,
let's get into what is one of my favorite tracks off this album, Mary Jane. There may be some clever editing around this track. Don't know what you're talking about. Let's find out what this is about in 3 and 2 and 1. You?
1 for the treble, 2 for the bass, 2 for the bass. She's my beauty queen. She's my everything, my everything. When I wake up in the morning, gotta hit that thing, gotta hit that thing. This is where I wanna be with Mary Jane, sweet Mary Jane. Ooh, Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, you my everything, I'm in love with you. Now I realize why Rick James fuck with you. Since I said I do, I ain't never cheated on you. Even when your sister Sense came through. With my nigga Buddy Love, blazing up some sticky bud. Yeah, we gon' kick it, cuz. Have a seat and drink with us. Puff, puff, pass that shit. Smoke it on down to the ashes, bitch. 213 with another classic hit.
I'm in love with Mary Jane. She is my bang bang. Stay away from hookah smokers. She gives me headaches, man. And when my sack gets low, sweet Mary swings on high, breaks me off something proper. That woman keeps that sun. I'm lying. I ain't fucking with nothing but the lime green. If you smoking cess, then don't imbibe. fucking way you can excite me. One for the trouble, two for the bass, She's my beauty queen. She's my everything,
I can't leave you alone.
And I know that I be smoking nothing but the weed. So fire up and get high with me. And let me see if you get high as me. That's what's happening. Cause I know that you probably don't believe what you hear and you see. A nigga like the D goes out what you see. So put your hands up and repeat after me. 2, 3.
So that was Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Not about Spider-Man.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, great song.
It is a great song. One of my fucking favorites. Just the way it flows. And again, like Nate Dogg just carries that tune so beautifully. Our next track is MLK, Martin Luther King.
All right.
MLK and Malcolm X Boulevard is an intersection you don't want to find yourself in if you're a pasty white boy. And I found myself at the intersection of MLK and Malcolm X by accident last time I was in New York.
Oh dear.
Because I went to Burger King, and the only Burger King open near me was on the Upper East Side, so I had to go through Central Park. And there's no straight lines through Central Park. It's all like a weavy maze. So I got there. It took me like an hour to get there. I'm just like, ugh. I'm glad I'm here. Like American Burger King is just so much better than it is over here. Like the quality is so much better. And I was like, look, it's got to be quicker to go round Central Park on the way back. It can't be that bad. It'll be a much quicker journey. Go up one at the east side of Central Park, coming across the north side at like 110th Street, and there's this like group of wide-eyed Asian tourists, like 100 meters, no more, in front of me, like. Wide-eyed, taking photos of everything, and this just gang of street youths just sprint across the road, beat the shit out of them, took their camera and just ran off before I could even close the gap. And I'm just there in my like Yankees jacket, Yankees hat, like not looking like a tourist. Like, I might get a cab the rest of the way home. So I was like, I stop at the corner. I was like, I'll flag down a cab from here. It's like, where am I? And I look at the fucking sign, and it's I'm at the intersection of MLK and Malcolm X. And it's like, I'm too white to be here. Taxi! And I got the taxi the rest of the way down Columbus back to 89th where I was staying. And it's like, don't go above 110th Street. It was. So let's see what happens when 213 talks about MLK. Candace, and 3 if you please.
2, 3, 1.
Yes.
Go.
Maybe 213.
Oh. Almost.
You know, sometimes in my rhymes I just feel like I has to. Do what? Give you something to mash to. Alright. Cause you know I'm the master, superb and superior interior attractions. I'm maxing, relaxing in the penthouse suite. With 7 hoes at my feet. To dress me, caress me, to lead me, to guide me, protect me, affect me, and love me, don't stress me. You wanna roll on some jet skis? You wanna roll up some green weed? I got the key to whatever you need. As we proceed, we a long way from LBC, but you know that's what you get when you fuck with the P-I-M-B. I came through just to scoop you up, to snoop you up and tap that booty up.
Taking a ride,
right on
the east side, made a right on MLK.
For sure.
What a beautiful day, what a day, what a day. Riding high,
right
on the east side, looking for a hood rat today. Don't you wanna come out and play, come and play.
Nigga, please, out on these. I'm a veteran, stays in the beach on bicycles pedaling. Quit meddling in my business, I'm a grown man. I leave no witnesses, I'm a known man.
That I want and I need and I have. A lot of y'all wanna come by the pad and walk on my marble floor. Just to say you blew with the remarkable.
Listen to me, baby doll. I'm hated by many, loved by 213, respected by all, feared by none, hun. You stunting with a haul. Get involved with me instantly, you become bond. Then eventually you'll get taught how to shoot my timing.
So you can hold me down, mommy.
Daddy needs you badly. He know what you could do with a half a key. Come on, smash with me.
Taking a ride on the east side, made it right on MLK. What a beautiful day, what a day, what a day. Riding high on the east side, looking for a hood rat today. Don't you wanna come out and play, come and play, come and play.
Where's the bishop? Bishop, pick up the phone, motherfucker. I know you're with Snoop. Probably fucking my old pussy. That's right. I drop pussy on the street and then Bishop Don the Magic Wand comes and scoops it up, pimps it on the hose stroll for a minute and sends it back to Rick James. And I make the bitch get in the booth and sing hits. That's right, bitch, because I'm Rick James.
Rick James, bitch.
Rick James curtains back.
He's everywhere.
Nice. Yeah, that's a very chill song, but quite had serious sort of undertones to it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, they talk about some serious stuff and
yeah,
they drop some hard lyrics, and you can see why they get like the parental warning advisory on the album with this. Like, it's kind of be expected with like Snoop and Warren and Nate.
Definitely.
You know, not safe for children, not safe for little girls. Oh look,
oh,
little girl.
How about that?
How about that? Let's see what it's about. And 3 and 2 and 1, verse play.
Little girl from the ghetto ran away from home. She ran away from home. Nah, nah, nah. Trying to be a fucking woman, acting way too wrong. All alone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Then she ran across a ball of homie, 24-inch strong. 24-inch strong. Nah, nah, nah. Now she's walking down the track and stripping with the brand new high heels on.
Yeah. She too young for me, so I passed her to the next dude. Got hood fame, what a shame what the ex do. Hang with a crew that love getting revenue, with a description of 1972. Now who's the Mac in the lack leaning to the side, 24's gleaming, sitting up high. Ride and won't die with your young bitch. Spit words so fly, get you sprung, bitch.
Slick was a gangbang motherfucking lunatic. Nigga out to get a grip, sworn to do this shit. Nigga gon' do this shit and make this shit official. A little bitty nigga quick to hit you with the pistol. Ain't no motherfucking squabbing any, and that's on 20s. Plenty niggas felt the wrath of his deuce gun blast. Asked cuz on the corner with the bullet holes in his chest. Dumb don't want come test, cause they'll lay you to rest. Tattoo with the set on his neck, demanding respect. Crip or die is how he ride. Long Beach, East Side, rolling 2 times.
Little boy from the ghetto with your creased up khakis on. Nah, nah, nah. Used to be a ball player, homie. What the fuck went wrong? Whoa, whoa. Used to see him on the corner daily, hand upon his chrome. Oh yeah. Nah, nah, nah. Tried to knock him off a bank recently when he fired a lie so long. He gone.
That's little girl.
Nice.
We'll get into that in a second. Don't get ahead of yourself. Little girl.
Yeah. So yeah, I like the sort of the funky bass again. Like that always stands out for me. It was a bit disjointed with that keyboard, but kind of works. And I like the little chorusy.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, I think that's a pretty solid track.
Yeah, it's solid. And again, like Nate Dogg just does what Nate Dogg does best. He just carries things so well. And then you get like the nice little instrumental outro, and it just flows nicely.
Yeah.
I don't have a clever segue for this. It's a banger of a track, and it's simply called My Dirty Hoe. So if you don't know, you'll soon know. Count us in when you're ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
My dirty hoe, scandalous hoe, my dirty hoe, scandalous hoe.
My homie baby mama tryna fuck me. Would I be wrong if I let her suck me? No, it ain't me, it's her dog. She'll tell you the same. She don't belong to you, man. She belong to the game. Little nasty, scandalous individual, hitting you for your chips and all your residuals. See, bitches do the same thing to athletes and entertainers and hood niggas, cause we in the same game. I don't know why it's like that. When I was growing up, remember bitches wouldn't fight back. Now these hoes switch the game, man, they on the strike back. I treat a bitch like Tina, that mean I'm like, I guess. Back to reality, you funky hood rat. You good for nothing shit, talking bucket mouth on some real shit. I give a fuck about how the bitch feel, she can get killed. I don't give a fuck and I don't think I ever will.
On tour today, far away. Thought I was in another place. When the dogs away, funny how the cats will play. But baby girl, I saw you and him walking she in thought the I was rain. Gone. Thought I left on tour today, far away. Thought I was in another place. When the dogs away, funny how the cats will play. But baby girl, I saw you and him walking in the rain. Dirty hoe, scandalous hoe, my dirty hoe, scandalous hoe.
Okay.
That is the epic.
That's
that is My Dirty Hoe.
creepy tone to that song.
Yeah.
It's got the sort of the haunting piano, a bit like Halloween, I suppose.
Yes.
It's got that vibe. And the
that choir. It's so fat.
Definitely had some bit of a different tone for that, which is I really liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's definitely one of my top tracks on this album. And talking about how you go from being like ride or die to now I'm going away on tour and you're sneaking around behind my back. It's like it's just not cool. I don't appreciate it. Oh look, appreciation.
There's the segue.
It is Segway City into appreciation. 2, 1, 3,
hey.
Go.
213. childhood homies way back in the day. Since then it's been 213 the hard way. Rapping on the street corner, young as can be. All the local groups called us Run DMC. Me, Warren G, I was Jam Master J. Mixed with my big brother Dr. Dre. Now I got shots to say. We still want easy like Bed-Stuy people. We want Biggie. In memory of Tupac, Left Eye Aaliyah, Heaven Sent. Say hi to my mama when you see her. Rest in peace, but let's take it back to the streets. With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being a G from 21 Street. Times was hard for a superstar. When don't nobody notice who you are. We worked hard and stayed true to the game. Kept faith, kept God. Now you know why now.
Shout out to all my family and friends. When times got hard, you were still there. You give me inspiration, like strength from the sun. Feel like destiny, son. Yeah, yeah.
There's no way I can't forget about you.
Support for me, your love for me, your prayers for me when I'm in these streets.
And there's no way I can't forget to thank you
for showing me the true meaning of unconditional love. Ooh, when I be fucking up, you always call my bluff. You say you had enough. I just wanna thank you. Big shout out to all my family and friends. When times got hard, you were still there. You give me inspiration, like strength from the sun. Feel like destiny, son. Yeah.
Nice.
Was appreciation.
Yeah, very positive sort of vibe to that song. It was good.
Yeah, man. Super positive, super
Yeah.
thankful. Just
Yeah, a few name drops in there as well. It's like because I'm surprised they haven't like thrown in more throughout the album. Like normally,
Yeah,
referencing people and yeah, it's cool.
It's just kind of paying it back and giving a shout out. And again, like the three verses are so different. You know, you got that smooth Snoop opener, then you got the slightly more like staccato Warren G in the middle,
like,
and then just Nate Dogg's verse at the end is just so smooth. They're just so fly. So this is our penultimate track. We're getting to the end of our journey. This is So Fly. We will get into it in 3, in 2, in 1. Press play.
Woo! Yeah. Welcome to the church, volume 2. Exclusive 213. Got my nephew Nate Dogg in the house. Nate Dogg, holla at him. Where you at?
Riding in my car. And I'm listening to the radio. I'm listening to a sad girl sang about how she got her control. People reaching for stars. I just want me something natural. When you're alone it gets mighty cold. Don't act as if you did not know. She let me play with her heart. I'm working late, I said I'll soon be home. All the while the girl was home alone. Let me tell you what she crying for. Why? Cause I'm fly.
Yeah, he's super fly. Nate Dogg.
Oh, I'm fly.
Yeah, you know he's super fly. But me, I'm super duper, and I'm super duper fly. I be the great at this, I know you waited this, and I wanted this to be elaborate and so strenuous. Then you just slide by and whiz. You want another piss age? Is that the way that you gon' for his age?
I know you're feeling all hurt inside, but won't you talk to a player? Let me help out your pride. I'm like a counselor, a pastor, a priest, or a psychologist, a shrink on a freak. Peep, my technique, I wear mink skater boots, and I'm the rip that gets the loot. And I ain't afraid to shoot, and I love to toot. Beep, beep as I slide up the street. I'm from the LBC, and I don't know what y'all done heard about me, but I'm a CRIP with some PIMP too. I'm a real pimp player from the 213 crew. Now look here, boo, if you gon' bang or hang with the dog, you best to get in. Holla at her, Nate Dogg.
Riding in my car, and I'm listening to the radio. I'm listening to a sad girl sang about how she got her heart broke. People reaching for stars. I just want me something natural.
Is that right,
when
Nate?
you're alone, it gets mighty cold. Don't act as if you did not know. She let me play with her heart. I'm working late, I said I'll soon be home. All the while the girl was home alone. Let me tell you what she crying for.
What's she crying for?
I'm fly.
4 times for the riddles. You know these bars. Everywhere we go, you know who us are. You could tell by the car. Champagne, caviar, bubble back. I say I love you, and I laugh.
In my car, and I'm listening to the radio. I'm listening to a sad girl sang about how she got her heart broke. People reaching for stars. I just want me something natural. When you're alone, it gets mighty cold. Don't act as if you did not know. She let me play with her heart. I'm working late, I said I'll soon be home. All the while the girl was home alone. Let me tell you what she crying for. Why? 'Cause I'm fly.
Yeah, he's super fly. Nate Dogg.
Oh, I'm fly, yeah.
So fly.
He is very fly.
He's so
That's
fly.
a very fly song.
That's so fly.
That was good. Yeah. Very natey,
Yes.
but that's cool. Very chilled.
And again, it's a different split up. You got Nate just carrying the chorus, and then you get 2 longer verses from Snoop and Warren G. And like again, they're different with each other. Like the introduction, especially, you catch it more and more. And it's like, ladies and gentlemen, Warren G, and then he's in.
Yeah.
It's a good album, man. It's a good ride. It's a good journey. It's one that I listened to a lot through the summer when I was just like out working in the heat, just like meeting clients, networking and stuff. It definitely makes you want to whistle while you hustle.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Let's see.
It's our final track. Count us in for the final time.
Okay, then. Let's get this right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Motherfucking 3.
Count it up, big Snoop Dogg. I SUSTL'd up enough game to keep these suckers and bitches up out of my frame. I got that top grade hustle, ain't no tussle. After 3, I'm gon' fuck ya. To these suckers and these bitches, Diggy Dash gon' touch ya. For that moolah, that fatty, that cheese, at a steady grieve, blowing and heating it up to 1,000,000 degrees. I got it state to state, but I hustle waiting that cake. DPG in the 213.
I got that don't play hustle, everyday hustle. Bumping in your hood, I got that mixtape hustle. My money flowing lovely, got that fixed rate hustle. Bitches checking for me, got that pimp great hustle. I got that get it from dawn to it's late hustle. Do it all night just like I sniff yay hustle. I'm pimp slapping bitch niggas and flip they hustle. Double up shit, I got that big weight hustle.
We bout that hustle, my nigga. You seen them new dubs? I'm trying to get a pocket full of them. Yeah, cuz. And you can take it from me. Executively, you can get naked for me or shake it for G.
I knew this girl named Lisa. Lisa wants to do me. She fiending for a threesome. That's when she called Keisha. Tammy was a groupie. I seen her in a movie. Tammy was a pervert. I heard it from her mother. No matter what she was, I just can't let that old interrupt my hustle.
Whistle while you hustle. Whistle while you hustle. You got to whistle while you hustle. Whistle while you hustle. Whistle while you hustle. Whistle while you hustle. You got to whistle while you hustle. Whistle while you hustle. whistle while you hustle. Say it with me, whistle while you hustle. Come on, whistle while you hustle. You got to whistle while you hustle.
No, Mickey James, not now. We love you, but no. That was Whistle While You Hustle.
Nice. Yeah, that was a very fun track to end on, very bouncy, catchy little song.
Hell
like
yeah.
the trumpet in there as well. That's cool.
There's great elements and just sit along and just whistle to it.
Yeah.
Pedro will follow along. He likes to whistle along to songs. He can whistle while he hustles. He was our guest last week. We listened to Play Fiasco. We changed his life forever. No big thing. So, thus brings the end of our journey. How do you feel?
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, it's like I've never heard of this collaboration before. Obviously, I've heard them collaborate before. I was surprised actually talking about collaborations. Like there wasn't more like guest artists, which is like they usually bring in, but just having those three is like the actual band.
Yeah,
you know? I thought worked really well. I'd say it wasn't full of skits. It was just like just enough sort of like little bits here and there. It's just sometimes they can overdo that. For me. Yeah, a lot of good tracks. There's a lot of tracks on this album.
20.
Wow. Yeah.
Speaking of, what would you say are your top four?
Top four. I thought you'd say that. I was like, how am I going to remember?
It's coming. That's why I brought up the list.
Yeah. Okay. So absolutely is absolutely one of them. I remember that straight up the bat. That was really good. The Gangster Click was definitely something I enjoyed. Joystick, found very fun. I mean, there's a lot on here. I could pick more. And then definitely let's go with like So Fly, because that was just very
Fly.
Really enjoyed that. But I like My Dirty Ho as well. Mary Jane, of course. You know, there's loads of good tracks on there.
If I had to go with four, I'd probably go with Mary Jane. I'd go with My Dirty Ho. I'd go with Whistle While You Hustle, and I'd go with Absolutely. It's just such a good album.
It is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to add that to my collection.
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely came back. Brilliant. Oh, it's been a good afternoon. It's been a good hang and a good journey. If you were to rate this album on a scale from 1 to 5.
1 to 5. I'd give it a 4 then.
A solid 4.
Solid 4. I would even do 4.5 if you allow it. But
I'll allow it. 4.5 it is. So
I think it's there's only a couple of tracks on there which didn't quite work for me, but like I think they're growers. But just I mean,
on that note, then, what would you say was your sleeper hit of the album?
Sleeper hit?
Yeah. Which was the one that fell a bit shorter that you reckon will grow on you later?
I think the first Keep It Gangster and what was it? Is it? I can't remember exactly which one it was up there. I think it was Groupie Love, maybe.
Okay.
Possibly one of those.
That's fair, but you know, it's a solid album.
Yeah, I did try to mention it earlier. So
you
whatever that one was,
whatever it was, insert audio here. So Charleston, at the end of our journey, we've had a great hang. What are your final thoughts, final comments?
It's been pretty good. Thanks for having me on. And just good to listen to some new music. As I said, it's summertime. It's a very summery album, very chilled, funky. And sort of keeps it buried. Yeah, really loved it. So
I'm glad you could make it, man. We've had a good time. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Share that shit, up that thumb, smash that bell. I'll be back. When will I be back? Today's Monday, and it's like I'll be back on Friday, from the 13th, playing Friday the 13th, because Friday the 13th. So join us on Friday the 13th for some murdery fun. The week after, there will be some brand new Avengers with Black Panther. There may or may not be some Thursday Night Thunder between now and then. If I can find 4 people to play the new update that came out, I really don't want to do it with randos. But that's all another story for another day. Say goodbye, Charleston.
Goodbye, Charleston.
Till next time, I love you all. There's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. But for right now, Pie's out. So peace out and lights out.